you're doing it for you, it comes across as arrogant. If you're doing it for other people, it comes across as confident. I've seen it so many times, and that's with everything.
We've got 50 chapters in here, and I appreciate this is going to be a bit like trying to pick your favourite child, but what would you say is your favourite chapter or tool that people could apply? And for some people, it will be a reminder. For some people, it will be things they're already doing. And for other people, they've never even thought of doing it until now. What would you say is your favourite, Michael?
Well, other than Malaga eggs?
Other than Malaga eggs, yeah.
It's a funny one. I mean, it's weird. I'll have a quick look at the index and just see what I think. That's the type of thing I should have ready. Okay, so look, there's a one here. Chapter 4, I would have bought the Mercedes because it's one of those true life stories that you could never make it up. But how I nearly bought a £38,000 car that I couldn't afford, but how they messed up brilliantly because they didn't do one thing. So I would have that in the C section. In the smile section, confidence versus arrogance, because people worry that you're going to come across as being arrogant when you try to do outstanding levels of service. But it's impossible to do it if you know the difference between confidence and arrogance. And in the say hello section, I would say chapter 31, social media, the Colosseum of customer service. And I link the whole thing, the thumbs up and the thumbs down, because that's is the equivalent of Caesar saying thumbs up, you live. The thumbs down means that you're going to die. And the Colosseum is social media, and how people sometimes pile in, and how at other times you may be the underdog, but you can win. You can win because you put yourself out there for the people. So there's three of my favourites.
I want to touch into two of those. One of them, you said the thumbs up and thumbs down. So Gemma and I, we ordered an Indian takeaway recently, and the food was so below par, it was ridiculous. Now, I almost never will complain, but this time I felt I really felt compelled to want to say something. And I think that again is one of those things. Most people, if they get good service, they expect good service. So then they don't think, well, why would I give you an outstanding review? Why, you've got to do something really outstanding to get that review, but you've only got to go a few notches down to get the thumbs down in the Colosseum. Confidence versus arrogance.
Yeah.
What's your definition?
Intent. The reason why you're doing it. If you're doing it for you, it comes across as arrogant. If you're doing it for other people, it comes across as confident. I've seen it so many times, and that's with everything. Will. So you can have a look at people. We are living in the world of influencers now, and people who have this, I've got to be on social media, I've got to do that. And you see some of them who are producing wonderful content that's entertaining and it's fun and it's generous. And you see other people who are going, look at me, look at me, look at me. And you think, why are you doing that? And it's because they're doing it for them rather than for the person who's watching. I saw an amazing thing the other day. It was just extraordinary. It's a person who's not an influencer. It's a person who runs online courses who's done very, very well, and good for them that they've done so well. But I remember that person when they first started, it was all about the customer. It was all about how they can help them. Now it's all about them. And there's the picture on the back of the yacht. There's the classic, flew in a private jet, 28 pictures of the private jet inside. There's a, hi, I'm just calling in to say to you guys how great it is, and I've got some new stuff coming up, and I just wanted you to know about it, and how much I care about you. Birkin bag in the background. Just strategically placed so you could spot the brand. It's like, who are you doing this for? Who are you doing this for? And then the mega fans all piling in with, oh, wow, you're amazing. Oh, wow, you changed lives. I'm just thinking, I wonder how many other people are thinking, maybe not quite appropriate right now. I'd love a Birkin bag. I would. But actually what I'd really like is just to create some income to give my kids a nice holiday this year, or to feed my kids or whatever. And I think people not understanding where we are right now as a world. You see it on breakfast television. You see it on morning television. Saw it the other day, this morning, one of the presenters on there, Ben, He's talking about the problems at the airport. He was, I was just going for a golfing trip with my mates on the Friday. I got caught up in all of this, and we were flying off to such and such, and we were going to the lounge and all that. I'm thinking, Ben, people who are watching this are not going off on golfing trips with their mates, and if they are, great. They don't need to be told by you. A lot of these people are sitting in a flat in South London. Be real. Just be real. Talk about real stuff that real people have to deal with, and you go and have your golf trip. But don't tell people you're doing it. I never tell people where I'm going. I never tell people I'm going on holiday. Because it's like, well, two reasons. One, I want to protect the house. I don't want people to know that I'm away. Stupid to tell people that you're away. Secondly, who cares? Who cares what I'm doing? People want to know what's in it for me. So I think that's the difference between confidence and arrogance.
And I think that's an incredible definition that lots of people, when you reflect on it in that way, you can really get an understanding of where things are coming from. I'm going to be sending a free copy of my book, North Star Thinking, Master Your Mindset and Live a Life You Love, to someone that comments on this video. And if you're loving this video, then hit like and subscribe to get more.